So these are the two formations that I think we should be using for England during the summer. A 5-1-3-1, because our attacking players are clearly the strong point in this team, aren't they? And I think it's important that you get as many of our attacking threats on the field as possible. So we have to go with the 3 in behind Harry Kane. Now, the reason why I want to go with the 5 at the back is because of Maguire and Stones. I think Maguire and Stones are very weak as a 4, in a 4, because they don't complement each other. If you think about Maguire and what his weaknesses are, it's his lack of pace. And a lot of the time, he'll go into midfield and he'll confront the striker. You know, when the striker comes short and goes into midfield, Harry Maguire often follows him, doesn't he? Into midfield. And what that does, because Shaw's not the best at recovering back, Maguire will leave space in behind. So if we do go with a back 4, then you're left with Stones and the right back to cover, and that's suicidal because there's a lot of space in behind. Maguire needs someone next to him who's disciplined and who's quick and who's got good positioning to help Maguire's sort of deficiencies. Stones doesn't do that. If you look at what Stones' sort of weaknesses are, he needs someone to coach him through games. You've seen over the years why it's only really worked with Kompany and Diaz. You know, when Stones has been partnered with Laporte or with Otamendi or whoever, or Fernandinho, he doesn't look as good because he needs someone to coach him through games, to tell him, right, John, you go and push out there, drop 5 yards, tuck in, go out wide, confront the man, pull over a couple of yards here and there. He needs that coaching through the game. And Maguire, whilst he's a leader, I don't think he's quite at that level of Ruben Diaz or Vincent Kompany where he can coach John Stones through the game. So that's why I think we need to go with the back 5, and we have that extra security with Kyle Walker, because he has got the pace. And what that also means is that we've got Trent, who's very good going forward. Technically, his switch of play is fantastic, and he can sort of roam around here. Luke Shaw can have that partnership with Marcus Rashford where he can constantly overlap. And if you think about the sort of phases in a game, structurally there's 3 phases: how you're set up in possession, how you're set up out of possession, and how you're set up in transition. So in possession, you'd have Sancho, Mount, Rashford all pushing forward. Declan Rice can stay here and sweep up. Trent will go forward, Shaw will go forward, Maguire will push up, Stones will push up, Walker will push up, and you've got that solid base here. Shaw can overlap, Rashford can come inside, or Shaw can stay out wide, protect it. Say if we lose the ball here, you've got that base. You've got Rice, you've got the 3 centre backs who are all in good positions. You've got Trent who can tuck in if needed into centre mid, but then he can also get back. So you've got plenty of options and you've got plenty of security with this formation. Shaw can also tuck in if necessary if we lose the ball in transition. But Rashford will come inside, Sancho will come inside, Trent will bomb on, Shaw will bomb on, and you've still got that security of 4 men here to prevent the counter-attack. Now, when you're defending deep, you've got your 5, you've got Rice who can tuck in, you've got Rashford who can go back, Sancho who can go back, and Mount is crucial because we've seen multiple times this season Mason Mount can drop in deep, not in a DM, but he can go as a secondary centre mid next to Rice. You know, he's got that energy, he's got that enthusiasm, and he's also got that work rate and that discipline. So you'd set up almost like a 5-4-1. A 5-4-1 out of possession, a sort of, what would it be, a 3-3-3-1 in possession, and then in transition you've got plenty of men back to help Harry Maguire and John Stones, who, when you've got people running at them, they can look a bit shaky. Now, that's the formation I'd go with if Jordan Henderson isn't fit. But if he is fit, then we'll go with the standard 4-2-3-1, which I think is what Gareth Southgate is going to go for. And the benefit of this, obviously I've mentioned the weaknesses of Maguire and Stones, but when you've got two solid number 6s in Henderson and Rice, they can easily cover and they can have that sort of block of 4, because Kane will push up, Sancho, Mount, Rashford, Luke Shaw, Trent will push up, Rice will go out wide there, Maguire, Stones, and you've got plenty of cover. Now, we see quite a lot with Liverpool. When Trent does get pushed forward, a lot of the times there's space in behind. And a lot of the times Henderson will cover for him and slot back in there, making it a 3. And Rice can do the same with Luke Shaw. When Luke Shaw gets caught up, Rice can sit back, Henderson can go there, Stones can go there, Rice can cover for Luke Shaw until he gets back and recovers. So I think those are the two formations that we can use. That we can use during the Euros, the 4-2-3-1, and my favourite sort of 5-1-3-1. I think it offers another benefit of a 5-1-3-1 is if Trent does get pushed forward, then he can tuck in at centre mid, but then Walker can go out wide as a right back, Maguire, Stones and Shaw, and you can easily transition between a back 4 and a back 5 quite easily. And I think that's the benefit of going with the 5 at the back with Trent out at right wing. But the biggest sort of component in this is Mason Mount. If we do lose possession, we've only got one central midfielder. So Mount will have to quickly get back and cover and have that sort of block of 5-7. So that's basically it.